You can go ahead and press play on your playlist if you would like music, and then we'll come down into embryo pose. So toes are untucked, and then our torso just drapes down over our legs. And take a moment to fully arrive in your posture. Make sure that you feel as though you can assure the mind that it's okay to turn off for a few moments. Kind of like Jack Cornfield says, thank you for everything you do, mind. Thank you for solving and protecting me, always being there for me, but I'm okay just now. I'm okay in this moment. It's okay to take a break and relax. Invite yourself away from the mind and into the ecosystem of the body. Feel its brilliance. It is this magic coagulation of systems and organs and parasites, proteins, chemicals, substances, precious substances, blood, all of these things. And you get to abide within this magical ecosystem. My husband and I were talking about treating patients the other night. He's a physician. We were just in awe of the human body and its capacity to heal itself, and really how what we do to it matters. Some of his patients, he can just urge them to drink water, and literally the system changes for the better. Or conversely, take something out, like a toxic pollutant, say soda, and all of a sudden, their sleepless nights, their trips to the bathroom, their kidney stones all but vanish. We are part of this ecosystem. What we do matters. And so this movement matters today. Make an intention. What is it for? My intention is to support the body's natural capacity to heal itself. Take a big breath in. A nice exhale. Breathe in, table, please. Crisp alignment. And exhale right into cat, something that feels nice. Breathe in, cow. Exhale, and cat. Move in some ways that just feel natural to you now. Listen to the crevices that feel as though they need attention. Mine is my neck, so if you start to hear that in my AirPods, lucky you. Oh my goodness, I'm sure that's not a good sound. And a student favorite this week has been to crawl your hands forward for just kind of a modified puppy, and to let that heart open, that thoracic spine realign itself. Walk back in line. Take downward facing dog. Up and back. And feel your gaze settle and penetrate just in one spot as you settle the heaviness of the heel bones down toward gravity. And just sense what's here without judgment, noticing how you're doing today with loving kindness. Take an exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. I'm going to keep my toes tucked on this first one, just because it's a little less severe for me and I can test the waters here. Notice how I'm feeling through the front line of the body. Engage glutes, engage navel. Breathe in, breath out, downward facing dog. Let's take that a couple more times. Breathe in, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, forward up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, look forward, and exhale, ragdoll. One of my favorites. Let's drape on in. You'll notice that an ecosystem is stronger and richer when it's more diverse. So is our physical yoga practice. There's little chance we'll be somewhere more than once or twice. And so a lot of variety in today's practice. Also noticing the reverence the practice has, as so many of the postures are named after nature. Let's start with one of them, sunflowers to your right. Inhale, up to the right. At the very top, look underneath your arm bones, stretch your chest toward the sky, and then exhale over to the left. One more time on this side. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Other direction now. Breathe in, sunflowers to the left, strong legs, huge circle that you draw with your elbows, and exhale to reach out and down. Once more now with me. Inhale. And exhale. Gather your feet now. Breathe in, mountain pose. So let's pause in mountain here. Strengthen through your quadriceps. Tuck your chin. Amazing. Breathe in. Exhale, Samastitihi. Breathe in, lifted mountain. Continue your breath as you ground your gaze and pick up your heels toward the sky. And just notice how it feels to be on the balls of your feet, strengthening the ankles now. Breathe in, breath out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, and breath out, high plank. And I'll be completely honest with y'all. I was sick last week and I haven't done a high plank in a long time. So let's see how this goes. Okay, feeling good so far, yeah? How about you? Good? Let's pretend we can talk. Shimmy your weight just a little bit further forward, but not so much so that it hurts the wrists. Palpate down with all 10 fingertips. Breathe in with me and breath out, lower halfway down into chaturanga and stay to breathe. I'm here. You know, I haven't done this in a while, so stay with me. It should suck just for a second. Take an exhale. Breathe in, up dog, something familiar. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow. Breathe in, heels lift. Exhale, journey, top of the mat, fold in half. Breath in, mountain pose. And exhale, Samastitihi. Breathe in, lifted mountain. And breath out, forward folds. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, fold in half, top of the mat. Breath in, mountain pose. Exhale, Samastitihi. Breathe in, lifted mountain. And breath out, forward fold, slow motion. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. I'm going to skip mine and just go straight to upward facing dog for the rest of this class. And exhale, downward facing dog. You've got choices. Go ahead and add some of your own flavor to your practice. Breathe in, right leg high. Exhale, bend, twist, open. Just take a second to feel. Let your head hang heavy, almost like a coconut from a tree. Breathe in, three-legged dog. And exhale, low lunge. Let's take a moment to stretch. Back knee grounds. Take your hands to your front thigh. We'll come into a little crescent moon situation here. And we'll take special attention to our pelvic floor. So it's the bottom of the breath balloon. And we want to make sure that even in these postures where our legs are in two separate directions now in Sun B, that we still have pelvic floor support. Think of it as an elevator, is what Tiffany Cruikshank says, and just kind of go up one or two levels there. Breathe in, breath out, half splits. Let's pause and just play with our toes into our three-dimensionality. And for these last couple breaths, perhaps just to pull back on those toes and to feel everything upstream. Breathe out, come back through low lunge. And inhale, lightning bolts. Breathe here. Not here for terribly long. I think the last time I put these in one of my sequences was 2014 because I do not enjoy them. But there's something here for you. Stay strong with it. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two, and breathe. Cool, you made it. It's like a whole body tremor. I feel like those lightning bolts. And really, it should feel like there's some sort of Ibiza-esque party going on in your entire body. Breathe out. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Let's stay for a couple of breaths. I'm not a huge fan of all the quad work, and so once in a while, if you see me straighten my leg, it's just because I've had my fill of quad my fill of quad work for a lifetime. I'm starting to ease up a little bit. Breathe in and breath out, extended side angle. So most people's arms up overhead or straight like this to make that nice angle there. I'm going to take this half bind. It just feels nice. Breath out. Breathe in, star pose. And as we exhale, goddess pose. As you sink down, we'll cross and we'll do a nice little mudra here. And this mudra or the seal will be something that you will keep all the way into spider here in a moment. So exhale with me. Breathe in, keep the arms, but come up towards star. Exhale, back of the mat, fold over your left leg. And pause here for a moment. A little bit of a twist on a traditional pyramid pose, except for your back toes don't have to move into alignment, not quite yet. Feel that stretch. On your next exhale, allow your torso to drape between your legs toward the side of your mat. And then inhale, spider pose. Breathe. Toes lift, or heels rather, and your gaze is down toward the mat. I've still got my arms, and this looks a lot easier than it is. I'm sure you're realizing that right now. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the heels, low lunge to the front. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side now. I'm actually going to turn around, stay on your side of the mat, but just so that I can face you during the second side. Breathe in, left leg up. And exhale, bend, twist, and open. Pause here for a moment. Right ankle is heavy. It doesn't have to touch the ground, but it's heavy. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, lunge, please. Back knee down. Inhale, hands to thigh. Continue your breath here. So I just want to see how long can I get from my right foot all the way up toward the crown of my head. You see that shape there? That's that crescent moon shape. The booty kind of gets in the way of that crescent moon shape, doesn't it? Push that booty in. Breathe it in with me, please. And as we breathe out rather, half splits, second side. I'd like to quick give a shout out to Erin who watches and does the flow every single week. I see you, Erin. Thank you so much. Go ahead and pull your toes back, Erin, towards your face and stay for a couple more breaths. You home practice warriors, keep getting in touch with me. I love to do what you want me to do. So this is your practice. This is not for me, though I'm getting some benefit out of it right now. This is for you. Contact me. Let's do some stuff that you want to do. I'm listening. Take an exhale. Low lunge. Breathe in, lightning bolt. Continue to breathe. Even though there might not be anybody else in the room, keep yourself accountable. You've got this. There should be a Burning Man like shake through your whole body. That's how intense that party is. Take a big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Nice, slow movements as we come in. And the great thing about these Power Life mats is we're really good about cleaning things, but the bad news bears thing for me is that they're slippery. Look at this. So if I do kerplunk, you can't make fun of me or make a gif out of me, okay? Breath out. Breathe in a reverse warrior. It is harder work though. I really have to grip to not slip. Can you shorten your right oblique just a little bit more? Give yourself a little bit more curvature. Breathe in and breath out, extended side angle. As you pause, you rotate your breastbone upward. Feel your shoulder in alignment with your top hip, your back foot. You should start to feel a little bit of that internal heat right about now, if you haven't already. Exhale with me. Breathe in, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Breathe in, star. Keep the arms, look over your back leg, and exhale, fold over your back leg. Pause to breathe. We keep these arms because they're the arms that we will use in spider pose. And as we link this breath to movement, you'll feel in your body how it's just one big cycle, just like that sunflower. We just go all the way around. On your exhale, drape your body between your legs toward the mat side. And then breathe in one last chance for spider, just to kind of get that in your system here. Heels lift, gaze is low, folded down. Awesome. Breathe in. Breath out, low lunge to the front of your mat. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga if you'd like to take it. Big breath in. And breathe all the way out. Let's go ahead and flow breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, lightning bolt. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Breath in, star. And exhale, goddess pose. Breathe in, star. Keep the arms. Exhale to the back of the mat. Fold over your back leg. Come all the way between your legs. Inhale, spider pose. Raise those heels. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg elevates. Exhale, lunge, please. Breathe in, lightning bolt. Hold something precious in front of you. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. And breath out, extended side angle. Breath in, star. Lean back, look up. Exhale, goddess. How low can you go? Breathe in, star. Keep the arms. Exhale, fold over the back of the mat. Come all the way between your legs. Inhale, spider pose just for a moment. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Let's do one more time, each side, just to get that blood starting to circulate even more and electrify and cleanse this ecosystem. Breathe in, right leg extends up, and exhale, low lunge, please. Breathe in, lightning bolt, and exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. It should feel really nice. Exhale, side angle. Breath in, star, please. Exhale, goddess pose. Breathe in, star. Exhale, fold over your back leg. Breathe in, spider pose. There's your challenge. Exhale, lunge. Breath in, three-legged dog. Right leg sweeps up again. Exhale, chaturanga. You can keep it ekapada if you'd like. Breath in and breath out. Last leg. Breathe in, left leg sends upward, and exhale, land it through between your hands. Breathe in, lightning bolt, and exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, please. Breathe in, star, and exhale, goddess. Breathe in, star, and exhale, fold toward the back of your mat. Circle between the legs. Inhale, spider, last time. Exhale, lunge. Breathe in, three-legged dog, and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, look forward. And exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, Samastitihi. Breathe in, lifted mountain. Exhale, tiptoe pose. It's okay if you just want to make this a lifted chair instead. You don't have to squat all the way down like you're sitting at a kindergartner's table. But just a little amuse-bouche for the balance sequence here. Get in touch with your drishti or your gaze. Keep it down. Breathe out. Breathe in, single leg mountain, left knee lifts. Exhale, hand to foot pose. Left hand, left foot. And it's okay just to breathe here. This is plenty of a balance challenge. It's certainly a hip opener. But if you'd like to flirt forward or to the side, that can be really, really nice here. And remember, we're here to support the body's natural capacity to heal itself, not to inflict harm. Make sure the lifted leg is actually doing some work. It's not freeloading. Perfect. Breathe in, back through center. Exhale, figure four. Let's pause in figure four. Any sort of flavor you want to throw at this could be awesome. I have one student who likes to pick up her shin like this And take it into her chest as she stands up. I like tiptoe squat, so I might take it there today. Breathe out. Breathe in, single leg mountain. Exhale, pyramid pose. Breathe in, bind behind your back, and stay to breathe. This is a balanced posture. I hope you feel that. What party is bigger than Ibiza or Burning Man? That's what I'm feeling right now. It's something just a little bit larger. Let's say what, like New Year's Eve on Times Square used to be a couple of years ago. Oktoberfest, that's a good one. Can you tell I want to travel again? Breathe in and breath out. Back to the present moment. Left hand down. Breathe in, revolved triangle pose. Continue your breath. Let your belly move. I know we're all supposed to look like we have six packs all the time, but it's messing with our natural breath. So just let it go. Feel yourself. Breathe into that resistance. Breath in. Breath out. Release hands to the floor. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, jump back to chaturanga. Land on the right foot. Breathe in, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in, heels lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, Samastitihi. Breathe in, lifted mountain. Exhale, tiptoe squat. Breathe in, single leg mountain, right knee lifts this time. And exhale, right hand to right foot. Stay to breathe. You might grab one of your dish towels or something to put around your foot if this is not as accessible. And let's just play with this side and see what happens. It doesn't even have to be the same directionality, I don't think, since we use our legs for such different things. Just something that feels needed. Little taller, make sure that leg isn't freeloading either. Breathe out. Breathe in, single leg in center. And exhale, figure four this side. Go play, have some fun. Breathe out with me. Breath in, single leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Breathe in, take that bind, but this time with the other thumb on top, and stay to breathe. Your feet are not in one line, they're in their own lines of energy here. And blocks are super helpful. For those of you who feel like the bind is disruptive, take your hands to blocks, the earth, your hips maybe. And I've even noticed just for the few breaths that I've been here, my torso actually wants to creep longer down my leg. And so let that, make room. Breathe in. Breath out, right hand grounds down somewhere. I like my ankle. Then breathe in for your twist. Let's stay for a hot second. Make sure you've got half lift in your upper body. Shoulders are twisted to the left. Hips are still squared down toward the front of your mat. You can micro bend into your knees if it feels like there's undue pressure. Breathe in, breath out, release hands to the floor. Breathe in, standing split. Exhale, land on your left foot for chaturanga. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Okay. So as you drop to your knees, it's time for playtime. I think that I would like to do a headstand. That just sounds really nice to me. But I'm actually just going to do some leg lower and lifts for core with my headstand. So we're going to get the inversion and the abs all at once. Okay, come with me if you want to. If not, I'll see you in just a couple of moments. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, be patient. If you're coming into headstand, curl your head all the way under so that you smash your bun. Sorry, dudes, unless you have a cool bun. I'm sure some of you do. Take your fingers back so that you can see all 10 of them and that your wrists are underneath your elbows. Down dog legs. Perfect. And now from here, you can either keep it like that, or I'm going to extend my arms out, just like so, and palm basketballs through my fingers. Tailbone comes back, and I begin to lift my legs into the air. Feel free to take any counter stretches that feel good. Beautiful. Okay, so please don't turn off the video at this point, but we will be doing floor frog today. Please don't turn off the video. You deserve some love here in the inner thighs. And when I think of ecosystems, I think of all the projects I used to do like in elementary and middle school with the cute little dart frogs and things. So heck, we're doing frog today. Table pose, but this time to the side of your mat. So you've got a little padding for your knees here. You can even loop these over so that there's just a little bit more padding for you if you need. And from here, I like to come down to my forearms first and then start to shimmy out my knees. I called this posture out yesterday, and hi, Rachel Tim. Rachel says she had the most dramatic, oh my gosh, from the back row. And I said, it doesn't have to be that terrible. It just doesn't. So don't go all the way down. If this kind of sucks right here, creep out just a little bit or support yourself with a cushion underneath the hips. Now we're just gonna go ahead and snuggle in for a few moments. There are so many different kind of ecosystems to take care of. Our social webbing is such an interesting one. I finally got my mother-in-law had been wanting a vaccine, but they're not rolled out in her county. And man, she thought I was the bee's knees when I got her vaccine today. She was so emotional, and I was emotional for her. And then I thought, man, I feel really badly for all of these people who don't have people to campaign on their behalf. people without that support and that webbing around them. And I've rededicated to just thinking about anybody that I've lost contact with through this whole process, or maybe the pockets of society that we've been overlooking, and how we really need to reach out and support them as well. There's all these places where we can affect positive change. Let's slowly, slowly come back up. There's not a right way to get out of this. It's just whatever feels good. Perfect. Let's take one outer hip opener. And we've been doing a lot through the outer spiral line in my classes lately. So I'd like to get into just maybe the outer hamstring and a couple of different muscles for our outer hip opener today. Long diamond shape is where I'm at. Scoot the booty back. Scoot, 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 so that you feel as though your bones are pointed toward the wall behind you. And then let's just go ahead and snuggle in. Allow yourself to feel how this is different than perhaps a figure four or a half pigeon. And if you feel as though your body's doing a pretty darn good job of letting go right about now, you are more than welcome to go further. Two more breaths. And I told you it would be a well-rounded smorgasbord of yoga today. And so we will end with an inversion. Onto our backs for shoulder stand. Hopefully by now we've gotten into every crevice of the body. Now we're just going to enjoy that nice venous return of blood. Okay, legs up a wall, a beautiful place to be. This is safe for pretty much everybody. If you have no spinal contraindications, glaucoma, or uncontrolled blood pressure, you might come with me and take your hands to your kidneys. Hoist yourself up in a nice long line. Make yourself that cute double chin we all want. And then breathe, feel. Knowing you can come out of this form at any time should you feel too much pressure. And sense the insides of the feet, what's happening there. Gravity will cause this baby to melt quite a few times, so make sure that you're re-strengthening. You can march your elbows in. Let's slowly lower into plow. Heavy legs just down over the tops of our head. Breathe into the spine. And be careful with yourself as you roll yourself out like dough onto the ground. Last up, happy baby, or my favorite, the traditional counter to our shoulder stand. And that's into our fish. Tuck the chin in. Lower yourself down all the way to your mat. Take a gulp in of fresh air. And exhale, Shavasana. Remind your brain that you took out this time to breathe today and that it's still appreciated but not needed until these last few moments are over. There are ecosystems as microscopic as you can imagine, as vast as the universe. Your body, our society, our planet are all great ecosystems where you can actually make a difference. The famous primate researcher Jane Goodall says a quote that I'll paraphrase. She says, "You cannot go through a single day not affecting the world. What you do matters, and you just have to choose what kind of difference you want to make." Thank you so much for making a positive choice here today. Take it out to the world, please. And thank you so much for entrusting me with your practice. Namaste. I will see you guys next week. Do get a hold of me if you have anything specific that you want. Take care, Power Life.